guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. This is Bella. So I hope you guys like my little intro that I used. I just decided to do it last night. I was just like, oh, why not? It looks fun. So anyways, so today I just wanted to do a collective general reading for the collective. We're just gonna see what's going on with the masculine and the feminine. We're gonna do side by side just to keep it concise and like sweet to the point. So we're gonna check on the energy of the divine masculine, and then we're gonna do a spread next to it with the divine feminine. What's her energy like? And then the next spread after that, we're gonna do how does he feel towards her, and then how does she feel towards him. So, and then we're gonna use some message of love oracle cards, the haunted house tarot, I believe that's what it's called. I'll list it down below. And this is a stripper world oracle. I'll list it on the Etsy. It's from an Etsy shop that I got. And then we're gonna do the Ciro Marchetti deck. I mixed it, the Kipper deck and the other one, the French one, the Fin de Siècle or whatever. So, and then we're gonna do the Hidden Truth Oracle towards the end, and break it down with some tarot. So I'm excited about this reading. All right, so let's get to it. So what's going on with the masculine? And I set these aside. If you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely do so. I'll list information down below. And you guys gotta excuse the noise. It's a lot of stuff going on in my apartment, so just don't pay attention to it. All right, so what's going on with the masculine spirit? Oh, I feel like he's in a very risk-taking mood. So that's interesting. Bottom of the deck, he's in a very lack mentality type of situation where he feels like he's probably missing out on something, like he feels like there's something lacking. So that could be why he's willing to take a risk, because he's tired of living in this situation. Then we got a house here, so it could be related to his, foundation and his home life. We got a kid here at the bottom of the deck, so this could be related to childhood wounds also. It could be him looking back at, his upbringing. What else, Spirit? And we got some birds here. This is the suit for the Queen of Cups. So it looks like he could be thinking about the feminine for sure. Maybe wanting to take a risk to set a new foundation for their connection. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, he wants to go down a different path. And there's a bunch of butterflies here, so it seems like he's transforming. Maybe changing the way he thinks. So we're going to put that here on the side as the bottom of the deck for him. And let's see what's going on with the feminine. So we're just going to put this here to kind of divide it. Hopefully we have enough room here. Okay, what's going on with the feminine spirit? She's moving. She's moving forward. She could be making plans, moving, period. She could be moving, like physically moving, like if she's moving out of an apartment or something, or relocating somewhere else. Or it could be a mindset type of thing. Yeah, she's tired of the same cycle, merry-go-round, like just really wanting to move forward, be independent, going after her dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. What else, Spirit? What's going on with the feminine? She's looking at things very closely. Maybe looking at things that she didn't notice before. Just being very mindful about whatever moves she's making. Not just being impulsive about them. Yeah, she's really letting spirit guide her. When I see this compass, I just think about she could be really trying to pay attention to what spirit is guiding her to do, following her intuition. And that suit is also the Six of Cups, so she could be looking back at the memories. And that's interesting because all these cards so far have been the Kipper deck, so even though I have them mixed in with the other one. Okay, so yeah, I think she's looking back at the past and really trying to come out of it on the other side. This is like lightning and then sun, so a little bit of both. She's trying to be optimistic. And look at this. She's also in this poverty mindset, looking at what she's missing out on. So you guys are both mirroring each other. That's so funny. Okay. So that's her overall energy of what's missing. Put it up here. And look at this. Another kid again. So I feel like she could be looking into her own childhood wounds. And that's probably why the magnifying glass is here. Just really looking into, you know, what made her who she is. Kind of interesting. All right. Let's use this connections for the modern world just to clarify each one of these. So why is the risk here for the masculine spirit? Okay, so when he thinks about taking this risk, it really gives him anxiety. He's very afflicted, very conflicted. It's something that just keeps going throughout his whole body, not just his mind. So yeah, this is his go-to normally. So I feel like he's wanting to change a habit that he's always been this escape artist. So just really trying to change that. Yeah, he's wanting to make the choice to finally do something different. Go through that door. You know, that door that it looks different from the other ones because it's not the usual choice that other people would make. So I feel like he's trying to choose the door, you know, the path less traveled. And it has to do with his home life, like how his upbringing. Yeah, look at this. Take a shot. This confirms the dice card. He wants to take a risk. Make a different choice. Wow. Let's see. Look at this. So when it comes to the birds here, that also reminds me of like a new beginning because they're on a nest. You know, this could be becoming a parent, just really looking at the future. And basically the Queen of Cups is on his mind. And I feel like he's trying to work on his masculinity, like on his masculine side. Maybe he's trying to heal masculine wounds. And that's why the home card is here. But usually the 17 is for the star card, which stands for healing. So he's trying to heal something so that he'll be able to come back into this connection. Bottom of the deck says no means no. Yeah, so I feel like he needs to heal that because otherwise his ego is the one telling him to not even do that, you know. Why is pathway here, spirit, for the masculine? It's like he's conflicted with his ego and what his soul is telling him. Yeah, his ego wants him to be just, oh, don't bother, you know, let's just stay in ignorance and bliss type of mode. Just really not opening his eyes. So he's on a path of transformation to get out of that. Bottom of the deck here says polar opposites. This is a dog and a cat. Yeah, because I feel like his ego is battling his soul. So he's in a battle right now with his higher self and his ego mind. Because they are polar opposites, you know. So, okay, why is this ship here of travel for the feminine? When I said that she was moving, I meant like she could be traveling too. Okay, she's getting out of the closet. Finally venturing out. Interesting. She's finally going for what she wants. So that's beautiful. Look at this. The answer is yes. She's finally getting out of her comfort zone. And then when it comes to this magnifying glass, she is curious about whether or not she should give any more to this connection. That's why she's looking at things with a magnifying glass. Because she still has some questions that haven't been answered. Yeah. She's desperate for answers, but she's really trying to be mindful of how she's going to try to get those answers. Look, we got honed in. Wow. Interesting. Okay. And why is the King of Wands here? That's what that is. Look at this. Letting go. Okay, so I feel like she's letting go of the past. We got 3 birds here flying and a balloon. They're both going in different directions. So, yeah, I feel like she's finally letting go of the past. She's no longer attached to any outcomes with the masculine or period. She's in a very peaceful state where she's fine if things stay the same. See why is poverty here? Yeah, because when she thinks about this lack mentality, it keeps her thinking about what, you know, toxic things that happen and regretful things. So it's not a very good energy to stay in. So she's ready to let go of that. Yeah, those things in her mind just keep her very unfulfilled. So she's ready to let them go so she can fulfill herself with other things that make her happy. Love it. Okay. So let's just break it down with some tarot. What's going on with the masculine spirit? We got the 9 of Pentacles. So, and there's an owl there on her hand. So I feel like he's really working on himself, being wise, wanting to take a risk, right? Finally take a shot, like that card said. There's been a tower moment. Yeah, he went through some kind of tower moment. What about these choices, Spirit? Why is that here? So when it comes to choices, oh, look, we got another carousel. That's so interesting. He is wanting to move forward. This is the Fool and the Page of Wands. So he's curious to move forward and go through that door. Like I was saying, he's wanting to make a choice to start fresh. And like that card said, afflicted, he's also, again, this is confirming he's having anxious thoughts about it. Yeah, because he wants to go towards his 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So why is masculine side here with the birds? The 3 of Pentacles. when I see this card, I just think about a third party because there's 3 people here. You know, this girl, she's like wounded, like she looks like she's hurt, and he's like, are you okay? And then this is a third party. She's just like smirking, like she's glad that she's not fine. That she just doesn't wish her the best. So yeah, I feel like this is what he's working on. He's working on himself so that he can be able to build a new beginning. You know, we got the nest, yeah, the egg nest here. I can't even talk. And we got the chariot here. So he would like to move forward with this new beginning once he's healed those masculine wounds from his past. Why is pathway here with ignorance is bliss, Spirit? The Magician, yeah. So he would like to start fresh, you know, come home, basically. This is like the butler welcoming you home. So he wants to go through a different path where he's transforming himself to where he's no longer out there in the world. He's just ready to come home. He's ready to come home. This is 35 is an 8, so he wants to get out of that cycle. This is a Page of Cups. Yeah, and then we got more butterflies here. I mean, that just further confirms it, okay? He's really wanting to transform and do something different. You know, explore his emotions, just really express how he feels. Because now he's transforming. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is Death card. Yeah. Definitely transforming. Love it. Okay. So that's his overall energy. Now let's see what's going on with the feminine. Where's my deck? Oh, here it is. So why is the closet here? Spirit for the feminine. This one just flew out. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, she's really wanting to get out of her comfort zone, going after what she desires. You know, she has that light that sparked within her to move forward. Yeah, she's finally had a breakthrough, you guys. Ace of Swords is having that enlightenment, a spiritual awakening. Finally starting to put the puzzle pieces together so that she can walk down that path once she knows where to go. We did see that compass earlier, so she's really in her power. Finally explore and get out of her comfort zone. Look at that, 8 of Pentacles below that. So yeah, she's really working on herself, just really moving forward. Love it. So why is she curious, Spirit? What is she curious about? What is she trying to find out? Also, what I'm getting here with the Pillow Princess is like she's tired of being dormant, you know, like not taking any action. So she's finally moving on. Look at this. Tower in reverse. Yeah, she finally had a breakthrough. You know, this is the tearing down of old beliefs, old patterns. And she might have been resistant to it because it's in reverse. But she needed to look at things closely so that she'll be able to know that this is the right thing for her to move on. Yeah, she was juggling between, do I let go of this? Like, what do I do? Give me one more, Spirit. This one's kind of sticking out. Yeah. this is usually energy where you're trying to learn. So she's really trying to like almost like study something. So she could be studying like spirituality, you know, learning about behaviors, like her own behaviors and how to move on from that and be able to have that strength to move forward. Yeah. So yeah, that way she can be able to find the answers that she needs, because that's what she was curious. Wow. Interesting. All right, so why is letting go here? What is the feminine letting go of, Spirit? Oh my God. This is interesting. Okay, so in this deck we have the King of Wands, right? And then we have the King of Swords. So take it how it resonates, guys, but it could be that she was torn between two people and she's letting go of both of them. Or just letting go of the masculine who has these traits. Yeah. She is feeling like she got left out in the cold, because she couldn't decide between the two. Or she couldn't decide if she wanted to let go or not. But she decided to move forward because she's tired of living in that regret. Yeah. Give me one more, Spirit, just to clarify why it's the King of Swords here. Wow, we got Judgment. So this is basically karma review, connecting to your higher self. Stop reflecting on the past. Yeah, so look at this. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so it's definitely related to the masculine. And she just got tired of being in this cycle of you know, just feeling like she wasn't getting her justice. So she's moving on. Okay. So why is toxic here with regret, Spirit? Yeah, oh my gosh. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, she's letting go. That's interesting. You see that? She's letting go of this toxic lack mentality. She's bringing her own justice to herself, being balanced. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Okay. Let me take a drink, a sip of my coffee here. So, I feel like both the masculine and the feminine are making strides towards, you know, moving from different patterns, old patterns. So that's really good. Because that way they can just finally let go of the old and start something new. How does he feel towards the feminine, Spirit? How does the masculine? How does your person feel towards you? Oh my goodness. Second chance. This is the first card on the spread. This relationship deserves a second chance. Wow. Look at this awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. Oh my goodness. What else, Spirit? Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Because you guys are healing. Look at this. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. What else, Spirit? What else does the masculine feel towards the feminine? Okay, I'm just going to take the ones that flipped up, which is this one. Here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. Wow. I love this. What's on the bottom of the deck? Oh my goodness, soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So basically, the masculine knows that you are his soulmate. He wants to come back to you. He wants to get to know you again. Okay, because maybe you guys didn't have enough time to explore that. But he wants to be present in the here and now because he knows you are already a part of his life. Oh my goodness. Let's leave that here on this side. What about the feminine? What's going on with her? Spirit, what does she feel towards the masculine? Oh my. She's thinking about children. Children are important to this partnership. So either you guys already have children together, or she wants to have children with the masculine. And that's interesting because the previous spread we saw the little kids there, so that was interesting. Yeah, she wants stability with him. This relationship can stand the test of time because maybe in the past you guys didn't have that stability, and you need that if you're going to have a family. I mean, not just a family, but period. What else, Spirit? What does she feel towards a masculine? This one wanted to flip up. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Yeah, she also wants to take a risk. We saw that on his spread earlier. He wants to finally take a chance. So you guys are definitely mirroring each other. She wants to take that leap of faith because you guys have a lot of chemistry. Look at this. The attraction you feel is mutual. Wow. What else, Spirit? What does she feel towards a masculine? Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Yeah. So I feel like we saw that earlier, that she was really studying and learning about the past and really wanting to make things different, like getting out of the toxic patterns. So I feel like he really taught her that, and she, he helped her to awaken, because now she knows to be able to watch out for red flags. It says here, warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. So I feel like even if you guys do come back together, or when you do, Spirit is saying make sure that you still are aware of red flags, because they are going to come up, and that's when you're going to be able to, either give in, or you're going to be able to apply your lesson that you learned to not make the same mistake. Okay. We're just going to leave that there. And I'm going to use the Stripper World Oracle deck to break this down and see at least one card for each. So it says here, turn off. There's a difference between knowing your self-worth and being overly demanding. You may need to readjust your expectations. Try a kinder, gentler approach. So I feel like he feels a little bit turned off from the feminine, because she might have been very aggressive. You see how those ladies just throwing the darts at him, like demanding things from him. So this could be or could not be you, but there's something that he feels turned off about. And it could be that you need to work on your self-worth. That way you can let go of control. And when you let go of control, that's when you can try a more kinder, gentler approach towards him. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, power of persuasion. In order to be a powerful persuader, you must know the motives of others. Pushing your own selfish agenda will get you nowhere. Look for common ground. So he could be feeling like you were just a bit selfish in the past. That could be it. And so he wanted you to be more flexible, you know, to be able to have that common ground. Fun and games below that. Yeah. Buckle up and get serious. Okay. What else, Spirit? Shifty eyes. When your attention is split, you risk losing it all. Nobody likes to feel they're not important. Pay attention to what's in front of you. Okay, so he might not feel like he could trust you. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you see there's like a sword here, so has to do something with the truth. So that could have also been why you guys split the first time. But he's still open to having, you know, having a second chance with you. Look at this. Stay committed. Your goals may feel so far away that they seem absolutely impossible. Accept the good, the bad, and the in-between times. Sometimes success takes a little longer to achieve, okay? That's interesting because we have that go slow. Okay. Money hungry. Happiness from money is fleeting. It's more important to have a sense of purpose than being money hungry. Having a strong sense of purpose would lead to a happier lifestyle. So it could be him or you that were money hungry in this connection. They're maybe very ambitious, but I feel like now you guys are going to be able to overcome those obstacles from the past. You know, having a strong sense of purpose will lead you guys to be able to, you know, be about your purpose. Connecting to your higher self. Your higher self knows what needs accomplishing in your earthly realm. It will not guide you in the wrong direction. Trust what your body is telling you. Yeah. Okay. So why is children here, Spirit? Let's see if this can clarify a little bit. Jealousy. Be conscious of your thoughts or the company you keep. Jealousy can balloon quickly into destructive behaviors and cause actions that are selfish and controlling, okay? So I feel like this is why the children's card is here, because you don't want to be childish. Just really make sure that you are being mature about a situation and not compare. Because that's going to lead you, you know, to not be focused and being distracted and focusing on the wrong thing. It's going to leave you trapped. Okay. Why is leap of faith here, Spirit? Plastic. Perhaps you're relying too much on outer appearances and not enough on what makes you beautiful. You. True beauty comes when you focus on both your inner and outer beauty. Okay, so I feel like this is also being authentic, you know, with your person. So maybe you weren't able to be authentic before. You were being a little bit fake to appease the masculine. But don't take the bait, okay? What are you being lured to? Do not compromise your morals for others. A very tempting offer might be laced with deceit and costing you more than what it's worth. I also feel like you may look at him as being jealous. That could be it too. Now that I think about it, because that was a question. And you might have felt like he wasn't being authentic with you, okay? That he always focused on the outside instead of focusing on his inner beauty. And you might be feeling like he just gave in to temptation. Like if he went into a third party, it was just for temptation. Because it ended up costing him your relationship. So, why is spiritual lesson here, Spirit? Okay, oh my gosh, did I not just say that about studying earlier? Like, make sure that you learn from your destructive behavior so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. This is confirmation. Study. Whether you're learning more about yourself or taking on a new role, make certain that it's in alignment with who you are. It's up to you to decide if this discovery process is worthwhile. Wow. The spiritual lesson, I mean, that just confirms it right there. And also, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, but I was gonna say, like, you may be looking at him as him also learning his spiritual lessons. So, and then right here we have solo path. Leaving behind all that is familiar to explore life and your true identity can make you feel vulnerable and lonely, but don't give up. Your dreams are closer than you think. Okay, so you might get the feeling that your masculine is alone. Like if he was in a third party, you might be getting the feeling that he might have left that situation. But you're just focusing on your own journey. Why is warning here, Spirit? Play the music. Pump up your playlist, lift your spirits up with your favorite tunes, or take a day off to rest and recover. Okay. So I feel like music has been a big part of your life. And also, this could be warning you of any distractions. So like you might get a warning through music, like a song might come on that you would resonate with, and it will kind of guide you. It's basically Spirit's way of communicating with you. And the bottom of the deck here says, think bigger. By downplaying your awesomeness and not letting your light shine bright, you are denying your true potential on your awesomeness, and don't ever sell yourself short. Okay? Love it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to pull one card here for soulmate. Why is soulmate here, Spirit? Oh my gosh. That is way too many cards. Why is soulmate here, Spirit? That's too many cards. One card, please, Spirit. There we go. Strip down. Strip away your armor and come to know the very parts you've hidden away. Wipe the slate clean and give yourself permission to write a new beginning and ultimately a new story. Okay? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I feel like he wants to start fresh with you, feminine, because you have encouraged him to be vulnerable. You know, take off that armor that he's always wearing to keep defending himself. He's finally wanting to let his guard down because he wants to show himself to you. He wants to be authentic because he wasn't authentic before. That's why you felt towards him. And now he wants to wipe the slate clean and start a new beginning. Okay? That's beautiful. Yeah, because he might have rejected you in the past. Rejection is part of the journey that helps us build self-worth. No one has ever succeeded in life without first facing rejection. Take time to cool off and don't take rejection personally, okay? So he also could have felt rejected by you. So just keep that in mind. All right, so let's break it down with some tarot. Which one did I want to use? Let's use the haunted house one again. So why is second chance here? This is the Five of Swords. So there was a lot of conflict in this relationship, you know, with having that turn off and not feeling good enough in the relationship. So this is fresh new energy that he wants to, you know, get out of that Five of Swords energy. Look at that, King of Wands. Yep. Why is go slow here, Spirit? Oh my gosh, too many cards. Too many cards. Why is go slow here? Look at this, King of Pentacles. Okay, now he's finally stepping into his power. Wow, because we saw King of Wands earlier, and now we're seeing King of Pentacles. And look at this, Five of Wands. He's not wanting to rush in because he wants to take it slow. Because if you guys rush in, you're going to have conflict again. Wow. Why is here and now here, Spirit? Your true love is already part of your life. This one wanted to pop out. Oh my god. The Lovers. Yep. I had a feeling that one was going to come out, and it came out. Wow. That's amazing. And then we got the Seven of Swords. Yeah. There was some dishonesty, some lies involved in this connection. And that's why you guys wanting that second chance now. He wants to start over. Because he knows that he wasn't doing things in the up and up, you know. That really eats at him too. Why is stripped down here? Yeah, he wants to finally speak his truth. Ace of Swords. Yeah, he finally wants to speak his truth. Be vulnerable, right? Because he knows you're his soulmate. And he knows that you'll accept him and respect him unconditionally no matter what he tells you. Even if it's unpleasant. Because he's no longer wanting to be bound. This is double energy here. No longer wanting to be bound. He wants to finally tell you he loves you. Two of Cups. Wow. Beautiful. Alright, so why is children here for the feminine? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's her wish. She really wants a family life. She wants to have her wish fulfillment come true, which will be to have a kid with you. And then we got the Five of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Why is Leap of Faith here? Yeah, Two of Swords. So she really wants to finally take that leap of faith instead of, you know, being stagnant and not making a decision. Because there was a lot of heartbreak. Leap of faith. I mean, Three of Swords. I can't even think. That noise is throwing me off. Okay. So, the Queen of Wands. I always think of this as the third party. So I feel like this third party really taught her a lesson. The situation of not being able to be together. It also could be that she finally started going after what she desires. Like this connection, taking a break, really allowed her to explore what she wants out of her life. Maybe you guys are learning how to do tarot or something like that. But it really taught her to finally go after her desires. Finding herself. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is Two of Cups again. Yeah, so she really feels like you have learned your lesson and she knows that you love her. You know, if you're the masculine watching. So she knows that the masculine needed to go through this connection with the karmic, if you will, to finally realize your love is, you know, divine. It's not going anywhere. It's eternal. Okay, sorry guys. Just drop this. Okay. So why is, oh wait, what the heck? All right, so why is warning here? I feel like she also is trying to be mindful when he does come back, that she's not being too gullible, you know. Look at this. Knight of Pentacles. When he comes back, she wants to make sure that she's being mindful because she doesn't want to be left out in the cold again, okay? Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So she's a little bit hesitant to trust him, but she's hoping that, you know, something will happen and she'll be able to make a decision. Yeah. Wow. Because she's not wanting to be in this Five of Cups energy anymore. Not having any regrets. She doesn't want to have any more regrets. So she's going to listen to her intuition on this. Okay, guys? So I hope that makes sense. Let's do the twin flame numbers to see what needs to come forward, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got 2, 3, 4. Your twin is leveling up their energy in order to match yours and will face you when the time is right. Okay. Mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. Bottom of the deck, 1155. Don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. Okay. So this applies to that whole rejection situation that we saw earlier. Like, don't take it to heart, because sometimes it's not about you. It's about what this person is going through. And if they're running from you, feminine, it's because they're running from themselves. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And let's do a divine feminine healing. Earlier I pulled these two just to see, like, what is he healing on his feminine side, and this one came out. Hunter. We're just gonna leave it like that. He's a hunter. I know what I want, and I'm no longer afraid to get it. Okay. And with the feminine, it says here, shining star, you will always stand out above all the rest. Okay, so always have faith that you are the one for him. Even in the 3D, if it may seem like he's taking a long time to come back, you're going to be able to keep shining your light, right? So that he'll be able to find his way home. Okay, and one more card here. Standards. I will not downplay my needs for anyone. Okay. So really, this is part of self-love, okay? Now you guys are both loving yourselves, and you're not gonna downplay what you want or what your needs are, because now you're standing your ground. Look at this, triggers at the bottom of the deck. When someone's behavior irritates me, I take it as an opportunity to heal something unresolved within myself, okay? So that's also part of self-love and really healing yourself. I wanted to do a hidden truth oracle, like, to wrap it up. Sorry, guys. What does the masculine want to say to you, feminine? I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay. Yeah. Definitely are aware of that. My life is not as together as it seems. So that's the bottom of the deck. Okay, what else, Spirit? What does a masculine want to say? I'm like dropping them. I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm so attracted to you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I am not available. So this could be that he's still in a third party situation, or he's just not emotionally available. So take it how it resonates, but it could be both. Sometimes they, you know, go into these karmic relationships so they don't have to be emotionally invested. I wish I could share my good news with you. And bottom of the deck, so many things remind me of you. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like he definitely is thinking about you. Spirit could be sending him a lot of signs about you. Why is this sticking out? Oh, look at this. Woman holding a heart. Yeah, so I feel like you were being open to letting him know that he could, you know, that he could trust you. Yeah. But he had his heart guarded. So you needed to be a little patient with him. What else, Spirit? Yeah, he was indecisive. Indecisive to be able to open up. But now he's starting to understand your connection, okay? But before, he wasn't aware of it. So how could he, you know, right? He needed to go out into the world and experience the world. I'm so attracted to you here, Spirit. Wow. This tells me that he knows you're very patient with him. And that's one of your qualities that really attracts him to you, because maybe other people would rush him because they were being selfish, but not you. You actually want him to take his time. And that's beautiful, because that's how you know somebody loves you unconditionally, because they're not wanting anything from you out of their own selfish gain. They just want what's best for you. And he knows that you're being patient with him because you know that you're looking out for him. You're not thinking about yourself. Bottom of the deck, we got Archangel Metatron. Third eye. So maybe he could be opening up his third eye, you know, looking at things from a different perspective and not focusing on what's in the 3D, but just really trusting his intuition. What else, Spirit? I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay. The Magician in the Mirror. So I feel like he's balancing himself, really working on, you know, bringing things into his life, like manifesting. And I feel like he wishes he could tell you, like, I manifested something, like maybe something related to his work. Like he changed his way of thinking, and he wishes he could share that with you, because he's tapping into his, you know, into his spirituality. Yeah. He's going on this journey by himself, but he wishes he could share the good things that happens to him with you. Why is so many things remind me of you here, Spirit? We got anxiety in reverse, so this could be that he's trying to let go of the anxiety, but it could also be that when so many things remind him of you, he gets really anxious because he's afraid that he's going to lose you, or that time is going to run out, you know. But he's trying to find, you know, his own value, his own self-worth. So you also could be reminding him to love himself. Like maybe he sees you in your power and loving yourself, and he's really wanting to also step into that power and take action towards really valuing himself and not taking shit from anybody. Wow. This is beautiful. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if you'd like to book a reading with me. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And thanks for watching. Bye.